In the dead of night, long before most people even realize something is happening, a group of highly trained pilots prepares for one of the most dangerous missions in modern warfare. Their aircraft fly low, sometimes just meters above the ground, navigating through darkness, mountains, deserts, and hostile territory. Their job is not simply to fly helicopters. Their job is to deliver America's most elite warriors directly into the heart of danger. These pilots belong to one of the most secretive and respected aviation units in the world, the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, better known as the Night Stalkers. While units like Delta Force, Navy SEALs, and Army Rangers often receive the spotlight, the truth is that many of their most daring missions would be impossible without the pilots who fly them in and bring them home. The Night Stalkers are the invisible force behind America's special operations, the ones who master the darkness so others can fight in it. The origins of the Night Stalkers trace back to a difficult lesson learned by the United States military in 1980. During the failed attempt to rescue American hostages in Iran, known as Operation Eagle Claw, mechanical failures, poor coordination, and the lack of specialized aviation support led to disaster. 8 American servicemen lost their lives and the mission collapsed before reaching its objective. In the aftermath of that tragedy, military leaders realized something critical. Special Operations Forces needed their own dedicated aviation unit, one specifically trained for the unique and extremely dangerous demands of covert missions. As a result, the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment was officially formed in 1981. From the beginning, the mission was clear: provide elite aviation support for America's most sensitive and higher-risk operations anywhere in the world. Unlike conventional helicopter units, the Night Stalkers specialize in flying under conditions most pilots would consider nearly impossible. They train to operate at extremely low altitudes, often flying in complete darkness using night vision goggles. Their aircraft hug the terrain, weaving through valleys and avoiding radar detection while approaching hostile targets. Flying at night is inherently dangerous, but the Night Stalkers have turned it into an art form. Their motto reflects this philosophy perfectly: Night Stalkers don't quit. It is not just a slogan. It represents the mindset required to complete missions where failure is not an option. The pilots and crews of the 160th SOAR undergo some of the most demanding training in the U.S. military aviation community. Becoming a Night Stalker is not easy. Even experienced Army aviators must pass a brutal selection process before joining the regiment. Candidates are evaluated not only for their flying skills, but also for their mental toughness, discipline, and ability to operate under extreme pressure. Those who make it through the initial screening enter a long training pipeline where they learn advanced night flying, precision navigation, terrain-following flight techniques, and complex coordination with special operations ground forces. Every maneuver must be perfect, because the lives of elite operators on the ground depend on it. Over the years, the Night Stalkers have operated a wide range of specialized aircraft designed specifically for special operations missions. Among the most well-known are the modified MH-60 Black Hawk helicopters, the MH-47 Chinook heavy-lift helicopters, and the stealthy MH-6 Little Bird. Each aircraft plays a unique role in special operations. The MH-60 Black Hawk is versatile and capable of inserting small teams deep into hostile territory. The MH-47 Chinook can carry larger groups of operators, vehicles, and equipment over long distances. Meanwhile, the small but highly agile MH-6 Little Bird is perfect for urban operations, capable of landing in tight spaces such as rooftops or narrow streets. These aircraft are not standard versions found in conventional units. They are heavily modified with advanced navigation systems, specialized communications equipment, defensive countermeasures, and powerful sensors that allow them to operate in complete darkness. One of the defining characteristics of the Night Stalkers is their ability to work seamlessly with the most elite special operations forces in the United States military. Units such as Delta Force, Navy SEAL Team 6, Army Rangers, and other classified special mission units rely heavily on the 160th SOAR for rapid infiltration and extraction. When these operators need to reach a target quickly and quietly, it is often the Night Stalkers who make it possible. Their helicopters fly low and fast, often undetected by enemy forces, delivering assault teams exactly where they need to be. In many cases, these pilots must hover in extremely dangerous environments while ground forces deploy. all while remaining ready to extract them under fire. Perhaps one of the most famous operations involving the Night Stalkers was the mission to eliminate Osama bin Laden in 2011. During Operation Neptune Spear, specially modified helicopters carried Navy SEALs into Abbottabad, Pakistan, under the cover of darkness.
On May 2nd, 2011, President Barack Obama announced SEAL Team 6 raided Osama bin Laden's compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan, and killed America's most wanted terrorist during Operation Neptune Spear. This ended the decade-long manhunt for the al-Qaeda leader and man behind the September 11th attacks.
Although much of the mission remains classified, it is widely known that the success of the operation depended heavily on the skill and precision of the aviation crews who flew the SEALs into one of the most sensitive targets in the world. Flying into a heavily populated city in a foreign country required absolute precision and flawless execution. The Night Stalkers delivered the assault team exactly where they needed to be, demonstrating once again why they are considered among the most elite aviation units on the planet. But missions like this are only a small glimpse into the daily reality of the Night Stalkers. Much of their work remains classified and unknown to the public. They operate in conflict zones across the globe, often in places where conventional forces cannot easily operate. Whether it is inserting special forces into remote mountain ranges, extracting wounded personnel under fire, or conducting long-range infiltration missions deep behind enemy lines, the Night Stalkers are always ready to respond. One of the reasons the 160th SOA is so effective is the level of coordination between pilots, crew chiefs, and special operations teams. Every mission requires precise timing and flawless communication. Pilots must understand the needs of the ground operators, while ground forces must trust the pilots completely. This level of teamwork is built through years of training together, often rehearsing complex missions over and over again until every detail becomes second nature. Flying special operations missions also means accepting an extremely high level of risk. The terrain, the darkness, the enemy threat, and the intense pressure of the mission all combine to create one of the most dangerous aviation environments imaginable. Over the decades, members of the Night Stalkers have made the ultimate sacrifice while carrying out their missions. Their dedication and courage have earned them deep respect across the entire Special Operations community. Despite their reputation as one of the most elite aviation units in the world, the Night Stalkers operate largely out of the public eye. They do not seek recognition, and many of their missions will never be publicly known. Their focus is simple: support the operators on the ground and ensure the mission succeeds. In the world of special operations, reliability is everything, and the Night Stalkers have built a reputation for delivering results even under the most difficult circumstances. Today, the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment continues to evolve as technology and warfare change. New aircraft upgrades, improved sensors, advanced navigation systems, and cutting-edge communications tools allow them to operate more effectively than ever before. However, despite these technological advances, the most important factor remains the skill and determination of the men and women who fly these missions. Technology may assist them, but it is human courage and expertise that ultimately determines success. The Night Stalkers represent a unique combination of aviation mastery and special operations precision. They are pilots, warriors, and silent professionals who operate in the shadows of the world's most dangerous conflicts. When elite operators prepare for a mission deep behind enemy lines, they trust that somewhere in the darkness, the Night Stalkers are ready to carry them into battle. As long as Special Operations Forces continue to face dangerous missions around the globe, the Night Stalkers will remain a critical part of America's military capability. They may not always be seen, and their names may never be widely known, but their impact on modern warfare is undeniable. They are the pilots who fly into the darkness so others can fight in the light. Because when the mission demands absolute precision, when the risks are at their highest, and when failure is simply not an option, there is one unit that Special Operations Forces rely on above all others: the Night Stalkers. And true to their motto, no matter the danger, no matter the mission, the Night Stalkers don't quit. Thank you for watching this story about the Night Stalkers, the elite helicopter unit operating behind some of the most dangerous special operations in the world. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to leave a like and share it with others who might enjoy it as well. Your support helps keep stories like this alive. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.